Hello!
Hi there, I am Keith.
And I am Dell.
And we are Renjeaux, and we listen to cool albums. Dell, what are we listening to today?
Hello! Oh, wait, I said that already. I must be going.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, see you later. Really? I mean, we haven't even started our show yet. Are you sure you want to leave already?
We just did Genesis.
Sorry.
Now we're doing Phil on his own.
Yep. So, Phil Collins' second solo album, following his debut solo album in, was that 1980 or something, Face Value? We'll get to that one because that one is, his first solo album, Face Value, is one of my favorite albums of all time. This one is, it's not as good. It's good. It's a good album.
It's the last good one.
It is. It's the last. Unfortunately, this album, I guess, he was pretty much already a superstar, but then he just got even bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm glad we're doing this one first because his first solo album is it's one of my favorite albums of all time.
Yeah.
And
this album was kind of closely related in some senses, but not, he started going a little bit more pop, and started getting into what I would call a pattern, may I say, and everything.
Yeah.
And then the next album after this, No Jacket Required, is it? I think I saw a term. I saw a term today, which I kind of liked. He kind of jumped the shark, so to speak, in that album.
Jumped the shark.
You know what I mean? It's like
yeah. So. He hopped on the shark and like, woohoo! We're going for everything. We're going for the big cahoon, and he did, man. He was like the biggest pop star for many years there in the late 80s.
But this one still got a little bit of oomph to it, and this one, the pop songs I think are at least pretty good. So
yeah,
I would say
exactly. There's nothing on this album that totally is like trash, pop trash.
Right. Right.
And yeah, so, can we kind of get into it? His first song is kind of his "In the Air Tonight" on this album.
Kind of. Yeah.
Just a cool drum sound, man. It's not the gated reverb, but it's a cool pop sound. He's a drummer. He starts off his second solo album with the drums.
Right.
He's like a keyboard player. He starts off with the Prophet, pad right there.
I like how they back off the reverb when his vocals come in too on the drums. You notice
that? Right. Yeah, it gets more up in your face. Poor Phil. It's just like really tortured, I think. This album.
You can tell everybody by the state I'm in. You won't catch me crying 'cause I just can't win. I don't care anymore.
He doesn't even care enough to cry.
Don't care anymore.
Like tired of his old lover who left him.
What you say?
Sounds like sour grapes to me, man.
I don't play the same games you play.
He's still cool singing.
'Cause I've been talking
Cool
to
drum.
the people
Cool
that you
production.
call it friends, and it seems to me
Really
there's
clean.
a
You can hear
means to
everything.
it and they don't care anymore.
But not overdone. 1982 is kind of coming up to the end of the golden age of recording.
Here by my time, I got nothing to lose. If I speak my mind, I don't care anymore. I don't care no
I
more.
like the guitar.
I don't care.
Daryl
Stab
Sturmer.
everything. Yeah.
What you say?
Daryl Sturmer played on his
We
Face
never
Value.
play by the same rules. Anyway, I won't be there anymore. Get out of my way, let me by. I got better things to do with my time. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore.
plays
nice
everything
melody.
except for the
I
guitars,
don't care now
Yeah.
what you say.
the bass pedals.
I
I heard live that he played these with his hands.
Right by myself,
He played
'cause I know
what by?
The bass pedals. When they toured this, he played the bass pedals with his hands.
Hey, that's cool.
'cause I remember all the times I tried so hard and you laughed in my face 'cause you held the cards, don't care.
Now the reverb's coming back in on the drum.
Right, we're getting bigger.
And I
Yeah.
really ain't bothered what you think
It's getting
of
more
me,
intense.
'cause all I want of you is
Well,
just to
yeah,
let
he's
me
stomping on those bass
I
pedals
don't
more.
care
Yeah.
anymore. You hear, I don't care no more.
Daryl's getting a little crazier on the
I
guitar.
don't care what
And then, of course,
you
his
say.
singing is taking it up an octave here.
I never
Screaming.
did believe you much.
I mean, he does. He's always been a badass singer. I love his voice.
Reminds me a little bit of Mama, which they did after this album. Genesis.
That's true, right? Exactly. The way he's saying that song, Mama, right?
You hear, I don't care anymore. I don't care no more. You listen, I don't care no more. No more.
Snare.
First time.
Tight. He's double tracking the drums, it sounds like.
Yeah.
He's still got the toms going, but he's also
Tambourine in there too.
got the snare. Tight.
You know I don't care anymore.
I
Don't care no more. No more, no more, no more.
Yeah, this has that
I do like the
atmosphere
way he-
face value has.
Don't care
it is.
no more.
I love the way he ends this song right here.
No more.
Yeah.
No more. No more. No more. No more.
And the reverb goes away. It's back in your face again.
No more. No more. No more.
Last time.
No more. No more.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that's a pretty cool song. I get, and you pointed this out the other day. At the end of our last show was Trick of the Tail, right?
Right. Genesis.
And so at the end of that show, we were saying, oh, our next time we're gonna do this one. And I was like, oh well, this album's a little happier than Face Value, but then you were like, well, really?
Is it?
It's like, have you looked at the song titles, man? And I looked at the song title. I don't care anymore. I cannot believe it's true. Right? Do you care? You can't hurry love, it don't matter to me.
Don't let him steal your heart away.
Yeah. And why can't it wait till morning? Yeah, it's like I just like complaint after complaint, and ever since you said that, I've been like, oh my God, this album, he is whining on this album, man.
I mean,
He is.
he was complaining on face value, and then he's still
Right.
He's like taking it, taking it further.
Now he's whining.
Yeah.
Now he's whining.
Said, hey,
So-
that worked last album.
Let's make it even. Let's keep going. Make it even more negative. It's like so.
Well, I'm going to go here real quick with Mr. Sturmer, since we mentioned him, and he shows up on this album all the way through, and so he played on the first, like you said, Face Value. He toured with Genesis when Hackett left. Started touring with them.
He was the backup guitarist to whatever Mike Rutherford wanted to do. Yeah.
Right. So I guess he toured from, and then there were three, and Duke.
Yeah.
So he's been with the Genesis group.
Yeah.
Abacab. He's been with the Genesis setup. The permanent temporary backup guitarist. As I saw it put.
Yeah. Well, kind of like he and Chester Thompson, where Chester was the drummer behind Phil, right? So Daryl Sturman and Chester Thompson are sort of the unofficial live Genesis band, or they were for many years, I guess.
I saw that. I saw where the keyboardist George Duke. Heard of him? The jazz keyboard. Yeah, he just kind of discovered him when George was playing with Zappa, and suggested that he played with Jean-Luc Ponty. And the album we did with Jean-Luc Ponty, he's not on there, but he was on albums before then. Aurora, Imaginary Voyage, and Enigmatic Ocean. So he did some work with Ponty before.
3 albums.
Yeah. So
well, he looks like Jean-Luc Ponty, so maybe that was a good match.
So I thought I'd mention him right now, and we'll bring him up again as we're going along through this fun, upbeat, positive